guys, welcome back. So today's video is part 2 of my makeup collection series here that I have going on my channel right now. So today's category is obviously blushes. I'm going to be showing you each and every blush that I own here, and I will also be doing swatches of everything. So let's just go ahead and get started. Alright, so I think I'm going to start in this area over here first. So the first thing I have here is from Wander Beauty. And this is the Wanderlust Dusk to Dawn palette here. This is actually a blush and a highlight palette. It's actually a blush and highlight powder palette, but I just go ahead and keep it in my blush category. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and swatch them. So I think these two are the highlights, and then this is the blush. I think you could probably use this one as a blush, but more like a topper because it's kind of shimmery. I haven't actually tried this one, and honestly they don't feel like the best quality. They feel pretty powdery. But there they are swatched. This highlight looks pretty. This one, again, I would probably just use as a blush topper, like on top of this blush, and this blush actually looks really pretty. So there's the first one. Alright, and then I have this, I don't know how to say that name, Kenya Entrevueurus, I don't know, blush and shine palette. Again, another blush and highlight palette here. This is new to my collection. I just got this month from one of my BoxyCharm boxes. I think it was either the base box or the premium box. I don't remember which one, but so let me go ahead and again swatch them all for you. You see this here, these are my shorts, by the way. I'm sitting down, so if you're like, what is that in the frame? This is my shorts. These blushes feel okay. They're not like top quality, but they're not bad. And they're really not that pigmented. They're kind of powdery, to be completely honest. They're not the best quality, but they're okay. And then I'll do the highlights. The highlights, I'd say, feel better than the blushes do. Sorry guys, I'm bad at swatching. But, I mean, I am glad to have this in my collection, and I'll be using it. I forgot to say this in my intro, but a little disclaimer, doing this video here, or these videos, is not to brag or anything by any means. It's just to simply show you what I have in my collection, because I like watching these types of videos, and it seems like other people do too. So that's just a disclaimer. I'm not doing this to brag. Alright, and then next I have a Too Faced blush here. I really like their packaging, but it is pretty bulky. This is one of their Sweethearts Perfect Flush Blush, and I have it in the shade Candy Glow. It's a very pretty blush. Or, I don't know. Their stuff is always just really pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch it here. It's not like my most favorite shade ever, and the formula doesn't feel the greatest. I mean, I have to kind of blend it out, but it's just kind of a fun thing to have in my collection. Didn't swatch very well. Let me try swatching in the inner part of my arm. I mean, it is feel very powdery, and look, it's just kind of chunky, but if anything, I like it more for the packaging, which I know is not a good thing, but still. Alright, and then I have one here from Pretty Vulgar, and this is the Make Them Blush in the shade Hush Blush. I really like Pretty Vulgar stuff. This is kind of like a mauve-y shade here. Kind of like almost a brown. Very much a shade I would wear in the fall. It's very pigmented. I have to go in easy with this blush. I really like this one. Alright, and then I have one from Colourpop here, and I have it in the box because I actually like the box packaging better than the actual packaging. So this is one of their pressed powder blushes in the shade From the Moon. This is like the only product that I keep in its box because I really like the kitty on the front. I mean, this packaging is okay. It's just, I don't know, I prefer the box packaging, honestly. I don't know, I don't really like these, whatever type of packaging this is. I don't know what these are called, but like where you see different pictures. I don't know, I just don't really like it. But anyways, back to the blush. So there's the blush there. A little swatch. It's very pigmented as well. And again, if anybody is wondering where I got these containers, I got this container from TJ Maxx. Alright, and then moving down into here, I think I'll start with these Milani ones. So I have two Milani blushes here. I have one in the shade Romantic Rose, which is this one here, which is this one here. Romantic Rose is this one, and then the other one is Blossom Time Rose. It's more of a pinkier one. I just love the floral like print in the on the powder, how it looks like a rose. There's that one swatched. And there's the other one swatched. Alright, and then I have a Becca blush here. And this one is Dahlia? Dahlia? I don't know. You guys know how I am with names. I get them mixed up. Alright. This one's probably honestly too dark for me. But I can't remember if I've tried this one or not yet. But it looks a little too deep for me, honestly. But I might be able to, oh yeah, it's way too deep for me. It's a little too deep for me, honestly, and I don't even know if I could blend it out. I might be able to, but I don't know. That one might be way too deep for me. But I might be able to use it like as a blush, or not a blush, I might be able to use it as like an eyeshadow topper or something. I don't know, I'll have to play around with it. Alright, and then I have one from Colourpop here, and this is one of their cream blushes. This one is in the shade Between the Sheets. It really doesn't even feel like creamy. It feels just like a creamy powder. It's not like wet feeling. There it is, swatched. I really like this blush. I don't know, I've probably said this a million times in my videos, but I'm a big fan of Colourpop. And then I have one here by Laura Geller. And this is a baked blush and brightener. And this is Tropic Hues is the shade. This is more like a blush topper, honestly, because it's so shimmery. But it is still very pretty. I wouldn't say it's shimmery, it's just glowy. Alright, and then I have one here from Physicians Formula. And this is the Butter Blush in the shade Vintage Rogue. It's very light. But there it is. Their products always smell so amazing. Then I have one here from Elizabeth Mott, and this is the Show Me Your Cheeks blush in the shade Peach Pink. Now I think I tried this one. I got this one from BoxyCharm, and it's not really my favorite, but it's not horrible. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of like glowy blushes. I mean, a little bit is okay, but if it's looking more like a highlight than an actual blush, I'm not a huge fan of that, but it's in my collection, so I'm going to use it. Alright, then I have a Maybelline blush here in the shade Rose. This one has some shimmer in it. But it's not too horrible. Alright guys, 4 more and then that'll be it. Alright, so then I have one here from NYX, and honestly I don't know what I was thinking when I bought this. I don't know if I just didn't see the right shade and I didn't pay attention, because this looks way too dark for me, and I don't know why I would have bought a dark one, because I know this probably is too dark for me. Maybe I was hoping that it was going to be lighter, like once you blend it out. I don't know. Oh, I can't get the lid open. And another thing I don't like about this is the lid is so hard to get open. Alright guys, I can't get this one open. I'm afraid to like break a nail trying to get it open. So here's this shade. Sorry I won't be able to swatch it. But if I remember correctly, it's kind of really dark. But anyways, there's that one. Okay, next up I have one from Ciate London. And this is the Marble Light blush in the shade Burnt. So there it is. Very pretty, and I love the packaging. It's very shiny though, and it's one of those ones that you see every fingerprint. Alright, and then next I have one from Hourglass, and this is in the Ambient Light blush in the shade Ethereal Glow, I think is how you say that. Ethereal. Honestly guys, I got this one from a BoxyCharm add-on, and I wish I had gotten one of the darker shades, because I think this one is too light for me. I don't know, it's just very pale. But I haven't tried it on the face yet, but maybe I can build it up. I don't know, it's just a very pale pink. I don't even know if it's showing up on the camera. Alright, and then last but not least is by Note, a blush from Note, and this is in the shade Desert Rose. And this is one of their Luminous Silk Compact Blushers. It's very pretty orangey blush here. And it's very pigmented from what I remember. It's been a while since I've used it, but yeah, look at that. Look how pigmented that is. That was just a little dip in there too. It's a very pretty, like, orangey blush. Which normally I don't like orangey blushes, but this one I really like. But yeah guys, that's going to do it for today. Please make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like seeing these types of videos. That does help me know what you guys are liking. And also don't forget to hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on my future uploads, because my next video in this series will be my highlight collection. And I have quite a bit of highlighters, honestly, guys. It's my favorite thing, and it's highlighters. So yeah, if you don't want to miss out on that, make sure you're subscribed. But other than that, guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful day and a wonderful week, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye!